आज जेहेतु अंतरिम बजेट अनाउंस करा जायछि घोषणा करा जायछि कोन कहउछथि बाबद रे अर्थमंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण आसतो सुनिबा.
I just want to give the overall perspective, so I'll take a bit longer than I desire. See, this is an interim budget presented just before the election, obviously. The four large things that I want to draw your attention to is GDP. You get the numbers, you see it and so on, but I want to bring in this dimension, that governance, development and performance. On all these three heads, I'd like to say what actually we have achieved, because that forms the backdrop. So, on governance, this budget speaks from a position where we have delivered on development, we better managed the economy with correct intentions, correct policies, and correct decisions. So it's a governance with care, conviction, and confidence. If that stood for the GDP's G, the D stands for people living better, earning better, and having high aspirations for the future. And if I move to the P, the performance, 3 consecutive years of 7% growth. Fastest growing economy in G20, all parts of the country participating in the growth. Price stability and inflation management. Handling the health and economic fallout of COVID. Build out of physical, digital and social infrastructure. DPI as a factor of production almost for formalization and financial inclusion and growth of the economy. Cleaning up the banking system, GST, one nation, one market and one tax, the IBC. So if you were to look at governments, I've listed some of them. So your GDP, as we look at governance, development and performance, I have something to say on each of these. So this budget, vote on account, is getting presented with the GDP that we want to speak to you about, and in that the fiscal management actually is something which I would like you to spend some time even as you go through the budget, but I'll flag it here. Bringing down the fiscal deficit in spite of very challenging times, as per the announced